Children, your master is important. If you have any needs, just ask the old ancestor. My body can't bear it. Go back and rest first and wait for the master to calm down. Come and do it with Grandma Teju. I'll make you something to eat. Grandma Teju, take a rest. How is your great-grandmother's health? Grandma Teju's body is indeed like a broken master in the wind. But Grandpa Teju, rest assured. There's still some time. And in later generations, Zhu boy, I won thee. I will definitely keep my grandmother safe. So best. Now I have the same mentality as you. Sun Guiqin went out to quell the rebellion. Hung Dynasty is in Beijing. Bing Marco can mobilize 100,000 for you. In the next 10 days, we can integrate 100,000. First, defend the capital. Jianmen went to Laosai for a while. Wait a month, he will mobilize tens of thousands of ice horses to hold you. Don't let disappointment again. Only one of the sons Zun Teju. Diao er zhao xian su de. Food lan you go to the imam's awareness. Yes Fu Huang. Jing Qi Lian Huang Tu Ni Man. Hundreds of thousands of people and ice horses gather to stop. Yang Yang. Suda turns from a marshal to a general. General. Food. Southern Victoria. Lin's father Will. The three-man formation. Serving as a hotly contested territory. He understood my command. Yan Shao military ban. This war object will make my name famous for generations to come. A few hundred years later, Zhu's soldiers obeyed orders. Stay healthy. A portal spanning the sky and earth. 100,000 fish soldiers entered. Disappear without a trace. Stop crying. Zhu Zhang has the sword bone of Emperor Teju Gao. The Red Army of the Five Heavens. Why do you need to rest when you stab someone? Ship slave's hand. Thieves are not enough to gather together to talk. The unlimited army. Shoulder kick. Cleaning speed wood. The military title should be as great as Your Excellency. Chen Sida. Chen Food. See you later, Your Majesty. Ming Army Wei Wu. Your Majesty. Ming Army Wei Wu. Your Majesty. Royal Palace. The capital city is circulated with Wanfang coins. Better than 80,000 troops training here. Waiting for Your Majesty to drop money at any time. Where did the bandit army go? Your Majesty. The thieves were less than 30 miles away from the capital. 1,000,000 troops in the rear city. 10 of them only have 200,000 soldiers and horses. Give Zanliu 2,000 troops. The rest of the troops have foreign merits. Lan Jiangjun followed foreign forces. There is Gongjin Wangqianwei mansion to do it well. Beijing's public housing market. To the public market and wait for the situation. Self-determination. As for the elders and generals, he led these 2,000 men. Come with me. All the loyal enemies in the capital. Long-distance shooting. The military is exhausted. We will take the city by force. When you take them to the welcoming place, Vertical floor penetration difference. It will surely break the Earth's balance. Sapphire. You led 3,000 soldiers to fight. Ask about the economy and leave. The army and the bandits can be defeated by killing them. It's also good to go back to the Great Wall. Just use it for your own benefit. This is to be the master of the center. Unexpectedly, it became the army of the kingdom. Crossing the struggle at the end of fame. Try to travel through time and space. Summoning the ancestors. Just now, Zhu Youjian lent Zhu Youjian 100,000 soldiers. The battle to counterattack Li Ziqin officially began. Dashun army versus 200,000 people. The court is full of people. Start cooking in China. Prepare for injection. The Central Army Barrier Ceremony. Li Ziqin is happily roasting lamb. Suddenly, there is a commotion outside the bank account. Your Majesty, the Ming army is coming. Yes. Death again. The chaos surrounding Dashun's soldiers Ma Wen's hung. Like having a core stock. Round and round for the past. Under the command of military officers at all levels. Quickly form an army. Kill. No thieves. It does not turn around. The Ming Dynasty soldiers were waiting for the opportunity to quickly think about it. Whose is this? Lu Zongmin. How can he relax? Why didn't you find it? The conflict between the Ming army and the government. Mixed. And it is Sun Taogu. He will teach you for a lifetime. The king's sin of colliding with the bank. It was difficult for the Ming army to know in the early days. First level expected. These 3,000 Ming troops. Because he is a nobleman touring the city. Common soldiers frozen out. Not a big deal. However, in order to avoid too much trouble in the business, sad value suggests to leave immediately. 200,000 against 3,000. The advantage lies in me. Military history is exciting. Order the army to march out. I was interrupted before I could finish my words. Report, front army prepares. 60,000 former troops fled. Lu Zongmin fled with part of the army. But Lu Dong came over after fighting. It's not a fight, it's the Ming army. I don't know where it came from. 100,000 troops. As far as the eye can see, the momentum is as red as the fighting force. The enemy will not be defeated in one blow. Die. Die. Behind him, there is a mighty army of 100,000 men. Temporary shouting. No matter life or death. I wish I could exchange my life for yours. The great king is gone. I'm waiting too. Lao Ying Zhu Xiangxi. Kill it with this. Eventually, 3,000 to 4,000 people gathered. Escaped to somewhere. The remaining tens of thousands of people were in a chaotic situation. Burning and bombing, they fled in shame. Follow the drive as if to stop the blur. But even the terrain of the thousands of defenses was asked. I'm afraid it's just a waste of time. Ming Army Foreign Affairs. Ling Lanyu led 3,000 level soldiers to chase the thief. Things must have feelings for the thief. Zunmi will be my door to work for me. Lanyu horse racing schedule. 3,000 level like a wolf. Among them, many of the founding flag soldiers who fought in Meng Yuan were dispatched.
可谓是精锐中的精锐。
Zhou Kui is Zhu Youjian's father-in-law. In the name of the emperor. In the reorganization. When Zikan ordered donations of silver to cover military expenses. I am not willing to spend a penny at any time. Get out. Let's go ahead and shout in front of the National Accounts Office. I am not afraid of having only one person in my family. Instead, he became arrogant. Blind your dog eyes. This is where the current state accountant lives. I dare to bring you to the door. My intention is the same. Kajia 3 feet above the ground. Which one is the only one? What a great position. You alone can't control. Guosui's family mansion. Ask your supervisor to see me immediately. Expert Zi Shang came to me to play with the emperor. And I dare not forget it next afternoon. Soon, Zhou Kui, who was in the golden imperial seat, was thrown out. Meet your majesty, Saint Police. Positive oligarch. This sentence fell. Zhou Kui fell to his knees. Zhou Kui, the national accountant, even urinated directly. Because once this is said, no matter what, he is almost certain to die. Chen prays for His Majesty every day. I don't know why His Majesty is uneasy. Chen Wan died. Your Majesty, Beza found a large amount of silver in the palace. Primary level supplement comfort Wan Liang. What a peaceful country. How many Yan Liang were found in your house today? How many knives do you want to install? The emperor took out the secret and urinated in the room. In addition to Jiao Kui, there is also the announcement of Silang. Li Bulet and Si Lang and Changguo Princess Kun Kun each have one room. Drag pepper sunflower with pepper creative material. Come up to the city. What to do? Your Majesty, you cannot take this silver. You can't take it, Your Majesty. Members, please take out another 5,000 taels. 510,000 taels of silver. You old fool, your face is only worth 1,000,000 taels. Warning against slandering the emperor, saying that one's family is like oneself. It's really a money changer. You should be cut into pieces and save immediately. Good morning, Asian golden fish. Where did the 100,000 man army come from? Where does the 100,000 man army get a break? The king is hereby. We should have retreated to the Flash headquarters early. Are you planning something? Is there any news in Beijing? What exactly happened? There will be an additional 100,000 military personnel next time. The capital is not under lockdown. Only 3 or 5 of the hundreds of us who responded to the emails came forward. They sent a secret letter saying that these tens of thousands of troops They were the heavenly soldiers sent by Emperor Taizhu of the Ming Dynasty. There are also rumors that the emperor was killed in the city. The upper world is full of military ghosts, and the lower world is full of civil and military officials. There are over 10,000 silver coins in the palace. Maybe there is someone who can show his wealth. Advanced head killing. That's right. That's right. The emperor has already sealed. If God wants to laugh at people's destruction, he must first seal the pound. Oh no. The Ming army is coming. Victory! Hurry back to Russia to get the enemy's attention. Follow me to kill the old British thief soldier who was strangled to death in prison less than a night ago. Look at the heads. I will die for you guys. The Ming Dynasty was bent and the Ming army was distorted. Wei Shen must have kept the thief alive. At this moment, I call myself angry at the fake yellow light. The pursuers behind me are like floating stones in a ditch. He was deceived and dared not stay. Suddenly he stopped at the top of the mountain. There are famous people everywhere like waves. The jade is not pure, and the beauty of the little one is not great. Wei Tingjun's true words, the king's memories. Submit to me, follow me. Let's talk about the crooked tree on the top of the Swanyu mountain, where he died of his own will. More than 100 Ming thieves killed the frigate king. All of them looked ashen, no one was investigating. Xu Shao saved the Qing. The thief master recalled the gold life. From the kingdom of Zhao, Taiwan P dead empty forever until 19 years. See Wen Chao Kuyun's proposal for the current stage of rewards. Medium level Yuan to full attack. What is this? Silly Wanyi, the complete explanation of the middle level source disciple. Steam train, steam ship. This is the beginning of the first industrial revolution. My letter to the Ministry of Industry is still here. The main reason is that officials were replaced too frequently. And only one person has been standing still for a long time. I didn't react for a while. Pan Jingwen Pan Shangshu Memories Jin. Renovation of the old Home Wuchang house. The wooden arrow army flew. Donated 800 silver coins to raise all the required funds. Beza went to search for the home of Death Fange. I searched my home and didn't think about greed. Help General Pan Ji Lao Zhao Lai Sui Zheng return to the palace. Your Majesty, I have detained Your Majesty, the Holy Police. At this time, Fan Jingwen had not eaten enough for 3 days. Seeing the reduction in pork fat, people cried when they released animals. Pan Ji Lao is more than this. Wang Ban Ban Ming met good defense. Zuzua sent food. Here comes Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. The results of Pan Jingwen Kanchang are still pre-advertising. During this period, Pan Ji Lao was at home. I don't know how to cultivate myself. Today, the thief retreated with a big defeat. Beijing Microcomputer Solution. I am not satisfied with Your Majesty's visit. The thief has paid several blows to the defense mountain and died. Hi. Yu Qian's direction is the same as before. He must be a thief. The general has made great achievements. I will report to Taizhu. Ask for the general's support. The important general is Anmar Leighton. I have ordered the 3 armies to leave. I obey your order. It's also good to go back to the Great Wall. Just use it for your own benefit. This is the master of the center, but unexpectedly he became the army of the kingdom. The heavy needle of the peaceful Chuanyu city tries to travel through time and space to summon the ancestors. Just now, Li Zikan was forced to the bottom of the mountain, hanging on a crooked neck and dying by oneself. Look at this. The one pictured above looks a very surprising machine secret mom's traditional Chinese. The custom marks the function of each part. Yeah, this is a magical tool.